Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nixie here. As you can hear, I am sounding much better. So, we're going into Minecraft. Except, instead of going into the world that you guys have been seeing me play, a whole new world that it's called, the survival one, where my floating ship disappeared. Still grumpy about that. We're going to be playing under Many Valuable Creations. That one is my world that I put on. I didn't originally put it on creative mode, but after a bit I decided to do it on creative mode. And well, I have so many creations. Right, I have camels in this game. I'm gonna have to go back to my main village and build a camel pen soon. Alright, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm gonna have to lower this. So I saw something I want to make. And if you're wondering what that was, it's a house. I mean, obviously it's a house. But that's not what I mean. That should be fine. So what I mean is I'm going to be building a house. And it's going to be the new cherry blossom stuff. As you can see right here. Now, why am I doing this? Because I want to make a house out of cherry wood. So I'm going to start with this. Now, this is not my video. Well, I mean, it is my video, but that's not what I mean. Hold on a sec, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I mean by this is alright, so what I mean by this is I'm basically using someone else's build. This is what I do with the world. I take other people's builds and put them in my world because I love them so much. And I've used so many different people, like Greg builds and stuff like that. Mythical Sausage. So this time I'm using a new YouTube, well, they're not new, but they uploaded this like 2 months ago, back when they got the early adaptation of this. And okay, I'm gonna move these and take concrete blocks real fast. So the reason why I didn't do concrete blocks in the first place was I wanted to lay it out with grass to see what it would be like. Alright. I got enough room. I always make enough room. So this time I'm using the YouTuber Neatcraft. Neatcraft. So, and the house is called Cute Little Cherry House. Now, you won't see or hear me play the video. That's okay. So anyway, I'm gonna try and make their house. Now, granted, I should be doing this in the ground. Excuse me. Normally, I would do this in the ground, but not this time, because I'm going to replace the blocks immediately. Then why didn't I keep the grass? I figured out color coding is a little easier when trying to map things out. I mean, I got a few things mapped out. I got one there. I got one over there. And I know I got one over that way and one over that way. And then I have to redo one over there because I had a big, and as well as a few in my village, because I had the houses up, but because I lost some progress due to my last laptop frying, I lost 200 hours versus like between 200 to 700 hours versus 7,000, like between 2,000 to 5,000 hours. Yeah, this is some of the stuff I've done. I know, flat top. And this was before the Cherry Blossom one came out, so. Yeah, this one I didn't do a video thing. I just made a weird house. Same with this one. I did a weird fitting house because I'm like, why not? And then this one was a build I used. It's a storage bin. And yes, even though it's storage, there are beds in here. before I continue, I do want to like show you. Ignore the bikini bottom over there. Oh, and if you're wondering what this is, I made a portal into the Nether because I wanted to. And I made a portal into the Ender Realm because I wanted to, and because I did that, like this was a spot that led me right under the Dragon Slayer, and I didn't know that until I managed to get out and then saw the dragon thing, and I was like, oh. So this is what I mean, the 24 by 29. I had 2 houses here, and actually one was like a hotel, and the other one was a house, like a tavern bar thing, and then the other one was like a odd house, 1 or 2, and I think it was 1. I have to redo them. The modern wooden house, I love it. My villagers don't, and I'm pissed at them. This one, I do want to do like a cave house here because I have enough room for it. And then this pretty thing, which they kind of do like, kind of don't. Whatever. This was my first build, and it was supposed to be my house. But I didn't like it as much. Like double rainbow floor and stuff. Rainbow on the top, rainbow on the bottom, glass in the middle. Yeah, I put a lot of this here. See, I had different ideas in here. Like, I swore I did different furniture and stuff. And then up here was the rooms. But again, you know, lost some progress. So anything I did do in here, I would have to redo. Horse barn. This was someone's build. I did this part. They didn't add that, I did. And each of my special ponies gets armor. And they did different wood. I just did birch and oak with red chiseled sandstone. And then the sheep thing, they did it a little differently. They did something like this. I did double instead of 1. Did the colors together. Instead of just the wool hanging about, I turned around and did all the chests and labeled them. I used dark oak, spruce. At least I think I did dark oak. Could have been all spruce. And end stone, because I thought the end stone would be a nice touch. And then I made a large thing of this with the different sheep. They were all white, but now they're like different colors. I did this one from someone else's build. This one is from Greg Builds. And I've done multiples of this. You can see Bikini Bottom there. You can see the up house. Now, skipping this, I will show you. Oh, here's another build I love. This one was someone else's idea. Can't remember. I think it was Mythical Sausage. Yeah, Mythical Sausage, I believe. And this took a long time to make, especially with all the details and taking things out. I could add the new flowers, I just choose not to. Too much time and effort. And yeah, garden and entrance. Bad spot for an entrance, I know. Chicken's right there. A donkey. Be right back, y'all. Hey, I'm back. So I see a goat roaming around. And that's not a good sign for me. Okay, so I have to redo my hut here. But I gotta check something real fast. Yeah. This was another build. I did it all in jungle wood. And I actually replaced the path blocks with mud blocks. And I did the wood, did the hay barrels there, and did brick. Get it? Straw, sticks, bricks. 3 little pigs. I mean, there's 4 of them in here, but... some of these are just like I redid the other houses. Where are you? Here you are. It's one of... I mean, yeah, I could have done invisible blocks. And I probably will. Alright, so it was just a random goat. Or probably one from the past that escaped. That I forgot about. Oh, look at that. It's missing a horn. Right, so entrance here, usually a bad idea. Books, which I actually might replace some of these with the other bookshelves. Just because, like, these, and these. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Alright. Sorry, you're gonna have to bear with me for a bit. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm just very particular about things. I mean, granted, the books are mostly the same. I just want to make it a little different. Alright, anyway. All this, the carpet, there is lighting under the carpet. A couple of this. Nice tree there. Yeah, not too bad, huh? Here's another one I did. Yeah, you'll see that some of them have, like, the towers and stuff. Yes, I made a Dunkin' Donuts. That one, I can't remember his name, but most of the time, his skin is a koala. Right. So, one thing I wanted to show y'all. Yeah, I made the We Bare Bears house. I had some stuff here, so I'm gonna have to redo it. Not that one. I believe Wendy's was here. I had made a cottage and I had done some stuff up there, so I'm gonna have to redo it. I had made this. This was by another YouTuber. Can't remember which one. But it was a shark house and the interior is designed like how they did it too. They did the glass walls deeper. But I did the ship myself by hand. And I know the proportions are off. Like, it definitely need to be longer, bigger, but if you guys don't recognize this, it's supposed to be the scene of Jaws, where Bruce the shark jumps on the already starting to sink orca and munches on Quinn. And yes, like I said, the proportions are off. It needed to be longer. But there was no walkthrough for how to make the ship. I had to do it all by hand. The barrels. So, proportions are off, but I don't care. It's the orca, and I did the best I could with what I had at the time. And most of this was before some of the stuff like the mangrove came out. did this. I'm not going to replace the booking. I did this stuff here. I did the fountain. This stuff too. Now the way you get the bubbles is through this block. And then I did the beds all around. 2 ways to come down besides through the water. And yeah, I did a little secret waterfall up here. Now I would have done it to where I could have combined that there. Or done glass to show it. But the glass blocks would have been gaudy. So no. Hey y'all. Alright, so I changed it. Because it's so pretty. Alright. Now, I know with the original build, it was every other block. Like here, 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 and then the edges were these white slabs, like white quartz slabs. But I thought it looked stupid, so I just turned around and did this. Now, someone said I could use the stalactites and stalagmites. Yes, I could. Problem. Doesn't make them white. They're not white, and at least this way, it doesn't look like he needs a dental job. Looks better. Ooh, spooky graveyard. Okay. I've been on this for half an hour already, like recording for half an hour. What was that, guys? Oh, yeah. Mario house. Actually livable, too. And yes, you do have to go in through the pipe. Yes, and again, ignore Bikini Bottom right now. And yes, that is Ash Ketchum's house. Right, so back to where I was before. Mm-hmm. $13 by $11. 11 this way, 13 that way. Oh. Okay, apparently you dig deep in. So, alright. And no, this isn't a I'm gonna copy a let's build video to show. I just want to build a house, you know? Hold on, y'all. Alright, so I did that, and these are 6 high from what I counted. One, two, three, four. Yep, the 6. Not too bad so far. Alright, so now all the other parts have to be this. I might change that flooring. Why? Because I'm thinking maybe it's too much. But we'll see. I mean, I could always change it to wool or put light underneath and make it into a carpet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I gotta be meticulous with this, y'all. Because if I'm not, I have miscounted before. And there was a jungle house really big jungle house I made. And when I do it again, I have to remember whatever I counted, I have to widen it by 1. Because of how the top is. Now, not all my stuff is going to be like this. But at least I'm not outright saying, hey, these are my builds, when they're not. I mean, some are genuinely mine, and then there are some where, yes, some of the builds are not mine. Like the apartments that I also made into hotels. The designs are not mine. The block ideas, some are mine, some are not. Like the stone and brick, that was the original one, and then it showed different ones where you could even do wood. I don't want to do wood, but yeah, the interior, there we go. Interior designs are my ideas. Not all of them. Like I said, I have seen other videos of really, really cool ideas. Bollocks, can't see. Can't see how they do it. I think they did it sideways instead of up and down. Well, if not, I'll do it sideways. Yeah, I try not to destroy the trees. If I don't have to, I try not to. Didn't mean to do that. Thank you. Okay. Hold on. Oh, that's right. That's 13. So why is it showing? Oh, that's the back of the house. Okay. All right. No. No, that can't be the back. That's the side. Three, 9. Hold up. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yo, hold on. Yeah, that's the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Oh, I am such an idiot, guys. I gotta stop this because I messed up. I forgot that when I did the outer layer, it was already with the black part. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey guys, okay, I'm back. So I fixed it and I added what I needed to. Now, they did different flowers, but I'm gonna go with, like, they kept the pink tulip. And that's what I did. I just did it this way. Because I thought it would be like a little matching at least, without it being overdone. And yes, I could have done that, the saplings in it, but I want to save the saplings for something else. So I'm gonna need a lantern next. Mm, mm, mm. Now, yes, there is a chance that the one side will be different. If so, I can fix it. So, I left the front and the back like this. And yeah, I did do the front like this. It'll probably be like stairs here or something like that. Maybe. I have no idea. But for now, I'm leaving it like that. Alright, so now we're going to the back side. Oops, wrong one. And yeah, I know I didn't say do the blue up there, but I was right. So, okay. This, this, this. Maybe those. Now they did do different flowers all around. Actually, for those big ones, I think. I mean, I could go with that or that, but I think to stand out a bit, I'll do the pictures. That actually looks good. Okay. Went a wee bit too fast for me. Alright, so I'm gonna need these, and okay, so at least I think they went like that. Yes. Oops. Mm-hmm. That's right. Ah, okay. So I gotta do smaller flowers there. It's cool. I'll do that. This one's, yeah, see? Shows a pattern like that, but when it's against this, you only see like the center, so it kind of looks like when it's from the straight view. When it's from a lower view or some other view, you can see it. Yeah, that looks about right. Yep, looks to be about the same. So front is Alright, I'll be back, y'all. I gotta do something. Hey, y'all. I'm back. Okay, so I got a little bit of work done behind the scenes, you know? Because I know it's boring for y'all. And I did have to redo a couple other things. Like with the roofing. Oh, hey, a Wanderer. with a cow. Cool. This is what I got so far. Ow. I could be on here for like another 5 minutes, but then I have to get ready for my other job. Let me tell you, I got back from vacation already, and I should have called out for today, at least with the second job. You know? But the problem is, it's not even like I need money, because I do. It's just the fact of I don't want to be unreliable, you know? Basically, there are times I feel like Luisa from Encanto. You know, I just don't want to be worthless. God, that fucking moving cow, that reminded me of what happened on vacation. So, I went to Cedar Point in Ohio. Great place. Really great. So I'm a big person, you know? I am. But I fit on most of the rides. The Maverick I actually fit quite comfortably. Some of the other ones I had to extend the seatbelt forcefully by moving it out of that black X stitching, which you're not supposed to, by the way. I would not recommend it. But I'm stubborn. You know, I'm a stubborn B word. So, that's what I did. And there were other ones where I had to have have Mr. Corgi Wargi forcefully push down while I buckle the seatbelt, just so I could fit. And I fit. Well, I went on to I tried to go on to Valraven. Yeah, I couldn't fit in it. And Mr. Corgi Wargi had stayed out of it because he got cold feet. And I don't blame him, but I still wanted to ride. And he said, okay. Well, I couldn't fit on the ride. And I feel like if he was there, maybe, just maybe I might have. But then again, I tried another ride, and I couldn't fit into it properly. Anyway, after a second try in a different seat, the attendant told me to get off. Fine. I was upset, but fine, you know? Well, I heard some teenagers, and well, one of them was like, what's the holdup? And then when they saw I was getting off, they called a second one called me a cow. And the third one mooed at me. Yeah. I mean, I normally wouldn't let that stuff get to me, you know? 'Cause it's juvenile. But between chronic depression I have, severe chronic depression I might add, as well as just, you know, being a little upset I couldn't fit on the ride. I kind of did it, you know? Like, I I'm kind of like ashamed to admit it. I started crying. Like, hardcore crying. You know? And I don't, like I said, I don't let that stuff get to me. But this did. And I think what made it worse was the ride attendants, all of them, because there's like 4 or 5 up there, didn't say a word. You know? When I was trying to leave, like after the cow comment, I heard laughing, so I turned. People had stopped when I turned. And again, the attendants didn't say anything, so I kind of just left. It was halfway out the exit I started crying. And poor Mr. Corgi Worgy, he thought I was crying because of him. I had to explain to him what happened. Y'all, this is how good of a friend he is. He never once in his, he never gets a manager involved in anything, you know? He talks to the employees or something. Guys, girls, non-binaries, everyone. Because I was bawling my eyes out, he went and got a manager. And told the manager exactly what happened with me. You know? And explained, we didn't come all the way from New York just for my best friend to be humiliated the way she was. Damn, I screwed up again. Like, this is how great of a friend he is. You know? So, he got the manager while I sat outside, like sitting on the sidewalk away from everyone in the shade crying. Because I couldn't. I didn't want anyone to see me like that. You know? I'm usually like a duck. I let it roll off, you know? So I really felt humiliated when I started crying. So he got the manager and told the manager what happened. This manager was fucking pissed, y'all. Like, real pissed. So he did apologize to Mr. Corgi Worgy because he didn't see me, and I'm kind of glad he didn't see me because I was really not in the mood to be seen. I mean, I know people in the park saw me. I know they saw me crying. So, yeah. He, manager was actually pissed off, royally. So, because we didn't know where the teens went or anything, and they were probably off the ride, and I had been like, there's nothing anyone could do, even manager couldn't do anything about that. But the manager did storm up the stairs. And from what Mr. Corgi Worgy told me, stormed up those stairs, pissed off. And yeah, gave everyone hell. So yeah. Manager told the employees, in short, you don't fucking do that. You don't let guests get away with calling other guests that and stuff like that. So he wrung the whole team out in front of other customers. So they were humiliated. So now they know what it feels like. And I don't want to hear the whole, oh, they couldn't have heard. I'm partially deaf at times. Okay? And I know what I heard because I can hear insults at times. If I can hear it, there's no way they didn't. And I'm like, nobody knows why I'm overweight. I mean, I have small eating disorders. Like, I was taught as a kid, don't waste your food. Eat everything on your plate. My mother always pushed her leftovers on me, like, here, you can eat this. And I felt I had to. And I'm finally learning to say no to it. Then there's the fact that I used food for comfort, especially when I was being severely bullied. That was a big no-no. I just didn't want to admit it, and I didn't think of that. I don't like healthy food, so I ate junk food. Well, that's normal. Like, too normal. And then, I also have hypothyroidism. So, it's hard for me to lose weight with that, and easy for me to keep it on. And hypothyroidism is the opposite of hyperthyroidism, which is basically what Shaggy has. Hyperthyroidism, where he can eat constantly and never gain weight. So, part of my fat is because of my genetics, like my disorder, you know? They didn't know that. Not like they would have a right to. So, yeah, it was just awful. It really was. I hadn't cried like that about my weight since high school. Maybe even more so, like, later on. But now, I have a new goal. Like, I was already, like, having a hard time sticking to a diet and everything. Y'all, I mean, I'm still tearing up about it. Y'all, I'm gonna work on losing weight. I have a weight goal in mind for, like, how much I want to lose by next year. I mean, if it doubles, great. But, like, I'm gonna work on it. And now, I'm not dieting because I really need to for my health. Now, I'm doing it out of motherfucking spite. Yeah. Is it healthy to do that? No. Am I petty enough to do that? Yes, I am. I am a very petty person when I want to be. So, yeah. Be prepared, Cedar Point. The next time you see me, which I'm hoping might be next year, you know, if I don't have a kid by then, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be small enough to fit in that damn ride. And the next person that tries to call me a cow and moo at me, I don't care if I get kicked out of the park, I'm gonna punch them in their face. Yeah. Heck, even Mr. Corgi Wargi said to the manager and everything, they're lucky I wasn't on that ride, because I would have killed them. I would have pushed them. I would have pushed them off the little ledge, because this roller coaster is one of those ones where the feet dangle. And believe me when I say I mostly believe him. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here because I have to get ready for my other job. I'm already running behind. But I wanted to finish that story to you guys. Because it's petty, juvenile, and nobody should be made to feel like that. Ever. And if you see someone getting made fun of, just stand up for them a little. You know, just be like, hey, shut up. Don't do that. Don't be a petty narcissist. You know? So, I'll probably be on tomorrow. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, okay? Bye.